Please remain standing for the national anthem of Ghana. The referees for today's match from Egypt, Ghanaian. Second referee from Burundi, Cynthia Ishimwe. Third referee from
So the starting lineup for both changes. Tanzania
fourth referee
make
from Morocco,
3 changes from the side featured.
And our timekeeper from Mauritania,
By Egypt, Sood comes into the side, so too Good Luck, and in goal Derek comes in at the expense of Siddiqui, who drops down to the bench over Stefano Mapunda and Abdul Rahim Balsi. The referee today, Egypt Hani Farouk El Sayed El Araki, supported by Cynthia Ishimwe. As for the Ghana team, well, they had to make changes given the suspension of Ruben Samabia, who saw red last time out. 3 players also coming into the side, amongst them Awunisi, Alexander Adjei wearing number 11, and Precious Torbo, who scored against Morocco last time out, dropping down to the bench. Tikor, Osai, the skipper, and as said, Samabia cannot play. Well, that's not Juma Jaruf, the Tanzanian coach, because Juma Jaruf is there wearing number 10. He is the player coach of Tanzania and has been since March. Well over 50 appearances for the national side at top quality play. He scored 2 goals, Jaruf, on the opening day against Morocco. One of them incredibly sweetly struck. And this surely is the game where Tanzania will be targeting a first ever win in this tournament.
Yeah, it is very, very important to at least get the win before exiting the tournament, and it's always very, very important to prepare well for a tournament and getting the win. So I expect Tanzania, after that performance against Morocco, to at least get a win against Ghana. For the Ghanaian side, they actually didn't have a good pre-season. They didn't have a good preparation ahead of the tournament, so they would have used this tournament to at least understand the weakness in their team ahead of other tournaments. There are still so many tournaments to play, so this is the right time for them to see the weak points and the positives in their game.
Well, Tanzania first appeared at this event in 2018 here in Egypt. Also, we're here in 2021 at the tournament and missed out on 2022. Ghana, their first appearance since 2016. And it'll be Ghana who kick off, and Yamadi looking to lay this into Alexander Adjei, who scored all but one of Ghana's 5 goals.
All right, let's count down this Group A fixture between the Kilimanjaro Stars of Tanzania and the Black Sharks of Ghana in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's kickoff time.
Strike and goal from Adjei, deflects immediately behind for a corner. Well, they think it's a corner, and belatedly it is adjudged by the officiating team to be a corner for Ghana. Taken quickly, but they cannot find Adjei or Even Nyamadi. Well, you played Abu Aziz against Tanzania when they first appeared in the tournament back in 2018. Nigeria beating Tanzania 4-2. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today expecting to see their first win.
Yeah, I scored the first goal in that match, and it was an exciting match. And playing against a debutant or a debut team, it gives you this kind of confidence that these people are new to the game. Some of the rules are new to them, so you just have to take advantage. And unfortunately for me, they weren't what I was expecting. I actually thought I should be able to start part in that match, but they happened to be a good side on that day, and we could only end up winning with just 4-2.
Yeah, hoping for more goals as ever. And you mentioned the rules. Important to state that in case people are watching this tournament for the first time, to know as Nyamadi comes in and drives in Ghana's opening goal. 35 seconds on the clock, and Wise Nyamadi has his first of the tournament, and Ghana have the lead. That was really nice link up play as well. Neatly laid off to Nyamadi, and he was unerring as he found the bottom corner. Good link up play with Ajay. And we've seen Osei sometimes playing up front for Ghana, and him and Ajay didn't combine so well, but him and Nyamadi and Ajay really did put a nice combination together.
Yeah, this is the exact link play every beach soccer team needs to develop. You could understand, or you could see how the pass came all the way from the goalkeeper straight to the Ajay, the striker. He happens to have a good hold-up play, and immediately the ball is going to him. Wise just made a very, very good one. Ajay just one drop. This is the most important part of beach soccer, and if you can continue doing playing like this, you would be able to get more goals. You just have to get the ball towards to Ajay. He would drop the ball to any other person coming behind. They would get their goals. If they have been playing this way from the beginning of the tournament, I think they would have gotten at least a win. So good one for them.
Corner taken by Ghana. Good luck, Gamma. Touches it back to Eric Kanyana. Was called into action in the first game despite not starting. That was because of an injury to Sadiki. Big mistake for Morocco's third goal scored by Driskana, but otherwise largely impressed Derek. Only 20 years of age, the Tanzanian stopper. So as said, the rules of the game, in case you're new to it, it's 3 periods of 12 minutes with 3 minutes between each period. There can be no draws in beach soccer. If it's level at the end of regulation time, it goes to extra time, 3 minutes of play. And if it's level after that, it goes to penalties, just as the match between Mozambique and Mauritania in Group B did yesterday. And there are reduced points for the way in which you win. 3 points if you can do it in the 36 minutes, 2 if you do it after extra time, and just the 1 if you win via a penalty shootout. So one of these sides will be celebrating at the end of today. Precious Torbo trying his chances from distance. Suit being one of Tanzania's more impressive performers. Ajay. Free kick to Ghana in a very, very promising position. Also, if you're new to this game, you cannot have walls in beach soccer. And Ajay with a chance to score his 5th goal of the tournament, the 30-year-old. A veteran of the Beach Soccer Nations Cup, scored goals aplenty in 2015. Can he add to his tally? He can, he absolutely roofs back to Ghana, double their lead. And what a start this has been from the Black Sharks. This is a side we haven't seen so far in the tournament. And Ajay has his 5th And Ghana have a dream start.
Yeah, we can't stop talking about a star player in a team, and before you can be named a star player in a team, you have to be able to stand up when your team are down. And you can see even when the Ghanaian team are not winning, RJ has always been representing. He has always been doing well. He has always been standing. In just 4 minutes into this game now, he has had an assist and a goal. So this is why he becomes their star player. He becomes their special player. So good one for him and good one to the team. It's so good to see him get back his rhythm.
Well, Precious Torbo ensuring that Ghana didn't instantly concede as Tanzania tried to reduce arrears from the kickoff. This is not the start they would have wanted. Jarrett, can he get his side going, the skipper, the player coach? Strike from Derek, looking for the head of Muponda, who's come on. Rolling substitutes take place in beach soccer as well if you're new to the game. You can go off the pitch at any time. As long as you observe the correct protocols, you have to leave the pitch before the substitutes can come on. It is one of the rules that they strictly observe in the game. And at least Ghana, at the moment, looking like they might end this Group A campaign on a high. A reminder that both Egypt and Morocco have 6 points in the group, and before today's game kicked off, neither Tanzania nor Ghana had won a point. Yeah,
it would be good for Ghana to get at least a win in this tournament, because they happen to be one team that everyone has been looking forward to at least do well. Unfortunately for them, they didn't do they didn't have a good preparation towards the tournament. So right now they would have picked at least some positives in their game, and this is good enough for a team or a country to prepare ahead of the next tournament.
Well, Ghanaian football could do with a bit of a lift. The Black Stars struggling to qualify for the 11 side. 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in real danger of going out of that. No wins from their opening 4 games, just 1 goal as well. So Ghana football fans could do with a bit of cheer. Jaruf has taken himself off the pitch. Saeed Ali Mashoto has come on wearing 15 for Tanzania. And these are his first minutes in the tournament, having been not on the squad both previous occasions, as Robert Yajajor puts the Black Sharks into dreamland, scoring from distance. Yajajor, he scored in qualifying against Ivory Coast, and he's found the back of the net here against Tanzania as well.
Yeah, I think the Ghanaian team, the Ghanaian technical crew, they've gone back to their drawing board. They've discussed with their team to sit up properly, because their first 2 matches, they haven't done anything well as a team. But right now, they have been doing so well, and in the last 5 minutes, they've already gotten 3 goals. So they just need to continue doing well, and with that, they should be able to get a well-deserved win.
Well, they keep on stopping the efforts from Tanzania that follow their goals from the kickoff. Another clearance off the line from the Black Sharks. A combination of the goalkeeper Nyajajor and Precious Torbo. Here he is on the ball, the 24-year-old defender. Sorry, that's not 24, he turns 24 on Friday. As the overhead comes in from the Ghanaian skipper, who's also come onto the pitch. Richard Mate Osai, who's struggled so far in this competition, yet to score. The Layoka Beach Soccer Club player. He'll be really keen to put that right today. You can hear the wind driving forward here by the banks of the Red Sea. Egypt has been hosting this tournament for the 2nd time, first since 2018. Offside, overhead again, just cannot find the target. Right to play. Will he get inspired by this 3-0 lead for Ghana, which is something they've never had in the tournament? Good strength there from Alfred Torsu. Sorry, not Alfred Torsu, from Gambo. Salum. Mashoto. Mashoto gets his shot away. Very comfortable for Nyajijo. Salam looking for Maponda. Mashoto again. Tanzania, apart from the kickoffs, have yet to fashion a chance.
No, it's. I think they're way off it right now, and their coach and Skipo just needs to get them a motivation to be able to come back into the team, because at the moment they are not even playing as a team. And in a game of beach soccer, you need to understand yourself. You need to understand yourself. You need to understand where your player is at the moment without even looking at the person. You need to get your rhythm well, and this is what has been affecting the Tanzanian side at the moment.
It's all about combinations, being clever on the ball, maximising the opportunities that come your way, which Ghana certainly have done so far. Good hold up play this from Ajay. Forces Osei back. Joseph Awanisi forward to Ajay. Wants to get his shot away, and he does, forcing a good reflex save from Derek, who's coming forward, playing it into Mashoto. Mashoto goes down, no decision, so the officials, and Torbo, little heavy touch, but he's still got it. Osei, that's a far better strike from him, and wins his side a corner. And that's just about the best we've seen from Osei so far.
Very, very. He needs to step up his game, because he is the captain of the team. Everybody should be looking forward to him. He needs to do more. He needs to understand the kind of link-up play that Ajay has been organizing in the team. So he has one player that people look forward to. He needs to also imbibe this link-up play as well.
Torbo for Ghana. Nice ball into the middle, back into Osei from Torsu, who's come onto the pitch for the Black Sharks. Alexander Ajay, the man who's got all those goals for Ghana, didn't come into the competition fully fit. Stuart Theodori fizzes in a shot from near the halfway line. Well, this is a bitterly disappointing start to their final group game for Tanzania. Covering his head. Maponda, chance here possibly for Tanzania to get on the scoreboard. No foul, say the officials.
Yeah, I think that should be a foul. That should be a foul.
Well, academic, not given. Torbo. The Mighty Warriors will play back to 26-year-old goalkeeper for Ghana, already on the score sheet. We saw Mohamed Manar scoring earlier in the tournament, goal as well. And this is good battling from Osei. You want to see him play the ball a bit earlier? That's very important, because the more you keep the ball, the more pressure comes towards your direction, and that is the problem. You need to conserve your energy when playing beach soccer. You do indeed, and I guess the more you move the ball around and make the opposition run, you're going to tire them
that
out.
saps your energy so much. So the best way to play is to just pass the ball, and that keeps you warm and more prepared to continue playing.
Thankfully, warmth is not too much of a problem. Nice breeze as well, cooling down the players. They are playing in the heat of the midday sun at local time. It's just after midday here. Torsu into Osei. He goes with the acrobatics, and finally, at the third time of asking, Ghana's captain, Richard Mate Osei, has got his first goal of the tournament, an overhead kick as well, and he will revel and really relish that moment, and he took it very nicely as well.
Yeah, he finally gets a goal, and this is a good one for him. This is a good one for the team, but because for a captain of his caliber, captain in a team like Ghana, you need to get at least a goal or contributions in your game. And from this goal, he should be able to learn one thing, that it was a good link-up play. It was a good pass to him that led to that goal. So himself as a player needs to also learn how to pass to other people. It is very important in a beach soccer game.
Tanzania Tanzania go up the other end, thought they had won the corner, but the decision goes in favour of Ghana. And Tanzania's record in this tournament is played 7, lost 7. And at the moment it's not looking like it's going to change. They've got 16 goals in those 7 games at the expense of conceding, well, 45 now. So they started so brightly on day 1 against Morocco, a decent display. It's turned into something they don't really want to remember too much, the Tanzanians. You obviously have more energy in this competition on day 1 than you do on day 3. Just tell us what is the levels of energy like when you come to the 3rd group game after being so fresh, obviously, for the opening?
Yeah, it's a two-way thing. If you have a very good preparation towards the tournament, and if you train in camp rigorously, physically for like 3 weeks, 1 month, coming into this tournament, your first match might be a little bit sloppy because you are trying to adapt to tournament situation, tournament temperature. After the first match, you become more fitter, more ready to play, and by this period, you should be you should be flying on the pitch.
Okay. The thoughts of former Nigeria international Abu Aziz. He will be with us throughout this tournament. The final on Saturday. Semi-finals, as said, on Thursday. Conclusion of the group stage today. Derek, looking for Sulum. Torbo prevents him from getting the ball. The final 30 seconds of the opening period. Robert Nyajajo. The Sea Shark strike. Goalkeeper tries his luck again. Excellent effort from Nyajajo. Looking to repeat his goal scoring heroics of just a few moments ago and forcing a good save out of Derek as well. The corner taken quickly. Offside, trying to double his lead, but he had better options than that.
Yeah, he had options, and this is what Osai needs to add to his game, because beach soccer or football isn't a game of individual players. It's a game of teamwork. You need to try as much as possible to pass to your teammates. Yes, in the beach soccer game, the acrobatic is the beauty of the game, but when you have good options, it is very important for you to pass to your teammates. Passing to your teammates makes it easier for your team to get goals. It makes it easier for yourself to even get a goal, because if yeah, the game is still very fresh. We still have 24 minutes to play, and in the beach soccer game, 24 minutes is a very long time. They actually went to sleep, and the Ghanaians took over the match, and we are into the second quarter right now. If they can just pick themselves up earlier enough, they might be able to get their equalizer, because it's about taking your opportunities, taking your chances, the chances would surely come. It might not be much, but when you take your chance at the right time, you should be able to get back into the game. So the game is still very, very fresh.
Well, I would say that possibly the big problem for Tanzania was that they simply weren't creating chances in that opening period. The only shots on goal really came from the kickoffs.
Yeah, that is it. That is when you don't play as a team. When you don't play collectively, it becomes a problem for you.
Well, can they use this one as the second of 3 periods gets underway? Ismail Gambo standing over the ball, the 28-year-old. He'll play it into Jaruf, who can hit him sweetly with his left foot, and does so, and does precisely that. And Tanzania are finally, belatedly, on the score sheet. And who else but captain and player coach Jaruf Juma finding the back of the net. His first goal today, his 3rd of the tournament.
Goal for Tanzania and their captain, number 10.
Managed to find a way past Nyajijor for the first time. Can they build on that?
Yeah, it's a good one. Getting one goal immediately. This the second round kicks off. This gives you more energy. This gives you more morale. This gives you more momentum to be able to get back into the game as soon as possible. It's always good to get a goal immediately the second round starts, and that would make you want to do more. That would make you push more, and it's a good one for the team. Jaruf has been doing extremely well as a coach and as a captain. He has been doing well as the superman of the team. It's a good one to see him score again.
It is indeed, and just the start that Tanzania would have wished for. After a fairly chastening opening period. Jaruf again, dribbling forward, trying his luck from distance, but he didn't get that right whatsoever. Tanzanian skipper who plays for Kwajuni back home, 29 years of age, trying to hit his side to best ever finish as Nyajijor goes close again. The Ghanaian keeper just a yard or so wide of Derek's right hand post, and he's got his eye on goal, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's so good to see Jaruf, the captain and the coach, deploying the plan B. And the plan B they've already deployed is that they've noticed that the Ghanaian goalkeeper shoots very, very well. Right now, the plan B is that immediately he gets the ball, somebody, a Tanzanian player, is already in front of the ball to block him and stop him from shooting that ball. So that's a very, very good plan B. Hopefully, they stop him from getting another goal, and hopefully they can be able to get their goal. So I am really impressed with a player that is already thinking, as a coach, a player that is thinking positively. He has already done well for his team.
He has indeed. Salum down on the ground, Salum Rashidi turns 18 next month. Kichi Konyama, defender. Allows a break in play. When play does resume, it will be a corner to the Ghanaians. And that was the incident that left Salum on the floor, on the sand. Coming off, and good luck, and Mapunda both be coming on this pitch with Salum. Wobbles off, not too bad, the injury it seems. I'm sure he's more concerned about the scoreline at present. Ghana will go again. Headed away by Stewart. Nyamadi looking for Ajay. Such a powerful, imposing figure, the number 11 for Ghana. Torbo. Nyajijor scampering across the ground to prevent that ball going to Jaruf, but Tanzania can play here. Stewart muscled off it almost by Torbo. Try the 1-2. Nyamadi really alert. Missed the first going through suspension-wise, Nyamadi, but he's impressed in a Ghana shirt in this tournament.
Yeah, he has shown that he is a very, very good player. His combination also with Alex Ajay has been a very, very good one. In their second match yesterday, I think his combination with Osai wasn't very, very good. But from what I have seen, from what we have seen today, himself and Ajay, their combination is a good one. They just need to continue building with that combination, and they should be having a good team ahead of upcoming tournaments.
Absolutely. Mapunda lays it square, gets it back. Mapunda, chance of goal, and just the first touch, just too heavy. As Nyajijor looks really early for Yamadi. Jaruf, good luck. Nice ball back to Jaruf. He's going to try the acrobatics from here. And it's the side netting. Decent effort from the Tanzanian skipper.
A very, very decent effort, and it's a good one. Sometimes in periods like this, you need some individual display, and this is what Jaruf has been doing. In life, in beach soccer, in football, sometimes a tree doesn't make a forest, but Jaruf has been trying everything possible for his tree to make a forest in the Tanzania team. In the 3 matches they've played, at least he has contributed at least 70% of their goals they've scored, so it's a good one. So far so good. He has gotten 3 goals in 3 matches, so it isn't a bad
It isn't a bad record, not at all, and nor is that a bad finish from Yamadi. Taken really nicely by the number 9, Nagada. Just picking his spot.
That's
the keeper all end up. A really nice finish.
That's a striker's goal in a beach soccer game. It is always not about power. It is always about precision. It is always about picking your spot and placing it. The goalkeeper isn't a magnet. Once you place it well, once it is precise, you are getting your goal. So it's a good one from Wise. He has shown that his presence on that field for the Ghanaian beach soccer team is a good one.
He certainly has. 20 years of age, the forward. Plays for Iron Breakers back home. Another hold up in play. Good luck, Gamma. Just getting to his feet a little gingerly. The 26-year-old plays alongside his skipper and coach Wajudi. Good luck. Limping off the pitch and Sood. And Mohammed Ali will be coming on. Another who wasn't in the squad for the first 2 games. Mohammed Ali, who's wearing 14 out of your picture at present. Sood is on. Ali's just waiting for his time because Tanzania had the full 5 players. Mapunda will flick this up to Jaruf. Strikes it into Awanisi. Derek has shown he can hit them, but he didn't get that one right. This is just absolutely what Ghana wanted after that disappointing start to the competition. Nyajajo again, this time he doesn't shoot but plays it out to Awanisi, who can fire a goal across the face-off goal. Ghana, well, perhaps against inferior opposition. Having a field day so far. Lovely strike from distance. Well saved. Nyajajo at full stretch to stop that. To Torbo. Torbo back to Nyajajo. Looking for Osai. A little layup from him finds Awanisi. Here's Torbo. Torbo with the side foot straight into.
Yeah, there is something the Ghanaian goalkeeper is doing today that he didn't do in the past 2 games. If you're playing against a team and they notice that you are a good shooter, and they start blocking your spot to shoot those shots, all you just need to do is when you pretend to shoot, just pass the ball, because there would surely be somebody, one of your player, that is always free, and that is an advantage to your team, because you want to shoot. An opponent would surely come to block your spot, your target, and once that player is blocking your target, you always have a player that is free, and that is an advantage for you to just pass to that player. So far so good in today's game. The Ghanaian goalkeeper, he has been doing that, and it's been working well for himself. It's been working for the team. They've been getting possessions of the game. They've been getting their goals. This is just what they need to build on.
Absolutely. And Nyajajo, key man for Ghana, seeing Sood strike against the crossbar just a moment ago. Really well hit by the 25-year-old. But just a couple of inches too high. Well, Ghana have a free kick which Alfred Torsu, the 26-year-old, will take. He's yet to score in the competition so far. That Cheetah, beach soccer club player. But this is a very, very presentable opportunity for him to correct that. Up he steps. Can he make it 6-1 for Ghana? He can't, because Derek gets a good save, and there'll be a corner to the Ghana.
Yeah, in positions like that, you don't even need to shoot the ball because it is a close range, and the goalkeeper would surely come ahead to cover that space. So you just need to pick a position, pick a spot, and get the ball in. That is the best way to just play free kicks like that.
Muhammad Ali is on for Tanzania, the number 14. Derek looking long to Muponda. Got a couple of goals against Egypt late on, 9-1. They trailed Tanzania in the third period before his brace. A gloss of respectability, just a small layer of paint. 9-3, still a thumping defeat. Here's Torsu for Ghana. Ali, just 21 years of age. Awunisi played into Torsu, and he kept his eyes all the way on the ball there, Ali. Jojo looking early for Osai. Torba. He just didn't get the power. Never got it out of his feet.
Yeah, this is what I have been clamoring for Osai to have been doing as a pointsman. When you get the ball, it is not all ball you want to turn and shoot. You just need to just look for a creative way to get those passes, and this is what he has done right now. And they almost got a goal from there.
Well, they might do so again now. Oh, Ajay glancing backward header, difficult to execute, but he wasn't very far away. Looking for Ghana's 6th of the game. And his second, and his 6th of the tournament as well. As we see that effort from Ajay. Reminiscent of a goal of the World Cup by the Mexican Jared Borghetti. Not an easy technique, but it really works very well when you get it right. Muponda, well, that's surely a foul by Osai. Not that the Ghanaian thinks so, but this is dead central, and this will present Mapunda with a chance to reduce the arrears and make it Tanzania 2, Ghana 5. Osai, as you might expect for any player, arguing his innocence. Stefano Mapunda. Rahati back home. Opportunity to see if he can fire past, firing into the wind against Kinyajajo. Must be enjoying this game. Conceded 6 against Egypt, 5 against Morocco. Just the 1 so far against Tanzania. Make that 2, because that was a very cool, calm, collected finish from Muponda. It just brings the gap down to 3 goals. Nicely taken free kick.
You can see how easy it looked. Like the goalkeeper couldn't do anything because Mapunda just picked his spot and he plays it there. This is the best way to play free kicks like this, because if you decide to play to hit it with force, the goalkeeper would just go and block the ball. So the best way to just use is your technique. Pick a spot and get it. Mapunda has been doing well. He has been trying as much as possible to complement the efforts of their hitman Jaruf, and he has already gotten 3 goals so far in this tournament. He scored 2 yesterday. He has already gotten 1 now. Right now it's 6-2. The game is still wide open. We can still get anything in the game.
I'm going to have to correct you. It's 5-2.
5-2.
And as you say, his 3 goals take him level with Jaruf, who also has 3 for Tanzania. Strike from distance. Oh, against the post. How unlucky was Salum. It would have been one of the goals of the tournament. Swung at it. The 17-year-old, desperately unlucky. The cannon back off the post. Jaref just playing it back to Derek. Would invite Gambo to go forward, but he will play it back to the keeper who likes to shoot. And to the irritation of Abu Aziz, who's getting annoyed
like it is very, very evident. If you are not very, very sure, you don't need to shoot, because the more you shoot this ball, you're giving the opponents more energy, more strength. You just need to be more calm. The goals would come when it's supposed to come. Don't force it. You don't have to force goals.
Well, that's exactly what Ghana did just then. They forced the goal, putting a little bit of pressure onto Tanzania. But that's not the point Abu Aziz was trying to make. Ajay has got his second of the game. He makes it 6-2 to Ghana. And they put the Tanzanian backline under real pressure there.
Yeah, in a beach soccer game, when you lose the ball too much, it gives the opponents energy, and this is what the Tanzanians are giving the Ghanaians right now. The Ghanaians, they were already getting tired, and we already saw that in their game. But right now, the Tanzanians were supposed to keep the ball, play progressively, but they decided to shoot the ball every time, and that gives the Ghanaians so much energy, and they've gotten them go. I'm also very, very happy for Ajay. He's been getting his goals right now. He's on 5 goals in 3 games, so it's a good one for him. 6 goals.
6 goals in total for Alexander Ajay. Man who absolutely knows where the back of the net is for Ghana. Sorely missed in the opening phase of their game. That's another really good effort from Onyejejo. He's got a really decent strike on him. We've seen that Derek can hit them as well, but it's about choosing when to shoot. Former Nigeria international Abu Aziz, who's played in so many of these tournaments, World Cups as well. Telling us. Jarrah. Yamadi back on the pitch and Cords. That'll be a free kick. Too happy. Yamadi, the man who's got a couple of goals alongside Ajay. And a chance to make it 7th heaven for the Ghanaians. Really putting it together and on course for their first victory at the Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations since 2015. Strike out goal and forces a really good save as well from Derek, going for power in the top corner. Yamadi forcing the corner, which is taken. Almost went into the back.
You can see the difference in quality when Ajay and Wise when they are playing and when other players are playing. You can see the connections, you can see the link, you can see the motivation in their game, you can see the movements in their game. So this is one advantage that the Ghanaian team, the Ghanaian technical crew should work on ahead of next tournament. Also for their captain Osai, he happened to be a very, very good player, but he needs to be more of a team player than individual player. That would really help him. There are times that we would need individual brilliance, but at the moment this is not what we need. We need your team. We need you to play as a team player, and that is the most important right now.
Well, that's a matter for the Ghana coach Daniel Kote, who led Ghana at their last Beach Soccer Nations Cup appearance in 2016 to consider. Onyejejo back into Turbo. Turbo can let fly, and he does, but that's a really good block. Smart defending by Gambo. And now another striker goal from Onyejejo. And you're getting frustrated again.
Yes, I am already getting frustrated because the game started getting so exciting when the Ghanaian side started passing the ball to themselves. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper decided to do it his own way, and this is what brings pressure in your team. They just need to continue passing the ball around themselves.
Oh, the hat trick for Alexander Ajay. What a moment, what a turn. Killed it with the first touch and then swiveled it with the outside of his right boot.
Player number 11,
made it 3. Scored his second hat trick of the tournament. He got 3 against Egypt. He's got 3 against Tanzania. And the last time that Ghana won in the tournament, beating none other than Senegal in 2015. He also was on or scored a hat trick that day, and it's looking very much like this will be Ghana's second victory ever at the Beach Soccer Nation.
When you have a player like Ajay in front of you, all you just need to do is to build from the back and get in the ball. And if you're getting him the ball, do everything possible to make at least 1 or 2 runs, so that if he cannot turn, he would be able to set the ball for anybody that is coming behind. So that is the advantage of having a player like him. He happens to be an asset to the Ghanaian beach soccer team.
He certainly is. As Tanzania try and get one back with just seconds left in the second period. Striker goal off, turned in. What a header that is. Brave as well, because that was hit with real power by Eugene Ketche.
Number 11, Alexander Ajay.
Half of Ghana's
3.6 seconds.
And they are
on
just
the clock
running
remaining.
away with this Group A clash. And there was no hesitation. That hunger for goals meant that he was going to put his head on that. Really
that is the essence of having a Superman in your team. He has shown various times that he is a Superman. He is a hit man. In 2015, this guy won the highest goal scorer in the African Cup of Nations. He got 17 goals, and I actually thought I was going to win the highest goal scorer because I had 15 goals, but he won that award off me, and I think from that period I've been a very, very big fan of him. He's been doing well for himself. He's been doing well for the Ghanaian beach soccer team. The Ghanaian technical crew just need to try as much as possible to build that team play for him. To build that team play, to work for him, and I think they should be able to get more wins, more goals. He's a very, very fantastic player.
He certainly is. 4 goals in the tournament.
Inside the goal, please.
Sorry, not in the tournament.
So here's what's
Overall,
gonna
he's
happen.
got 8 now.
I'm gonna count you
Ajay,
down. 3,
4 of them
2, 1. As
coming
soon as I say go,
today.
you have to run,
a real
sprint,
handful
and
that
shoot that
Eddie
ball in the goal. First goal to
defense.
cross
So
the line walks away with our official
campaign.
Puma cap on the line. On the line, man.
Going
Yep.
belatedly
All
the
right,
way
are you
they
ready?
wanted it to
Let's
do
count
so,
them
as we
down,
see some of the
everyone. 3,
pre
2,
or
1, go!
time entertainment.
Mr. Blue scores first. Congratulations,
Well, these teams,
Mr. Blue.
after playing
You walk
yesterday,
away with
will
an
have a
official
day's rest
cap, a Puma
before
cap. Enjoy
resuming
it.
action on
Congratulations,
Thursday. That was
hard luck,
Jaruf
boys. And we'll
reducing
see you with
arrears
more
to
fun
make
and
it
games
4-1
right
with
here. CAF
a goal
Beach
straight from
Soccer
Kickoff in the
Africa
second
Cup of
period.
Nations. The third and final period
And
of our Group A
Nyamadi
fixture.
for
The
Ghana
Kilimanjaro Stars of
scored his
Tanzania versus
second of
the
the
Black
game.
Sharks of Ghana.
Mapunda
Kicks off in about a
got
minute
Tanzania's
and
second with a
30 seconds.
smartly taken
Ghana
free
still
kick,
in the
which
lead.
was
8 goals to 2.
Jajo.
Stick around and keep it
And
locked
then
right here.
it was
at
the
CAF
Ajay
Beach
show.
AFCON Egypt 2024.
Turning home this volley after the strike was spilled, and enjoyed that. But there was even better to come for him. That was the hat-trick goal from the 30-year-old. Really, really good turn. Knew exactly what he was doing. And then look at that super header. Very close, but it was the power of the strike that he was prepared to put his head on, which means that at the end of the second period, with 1 to go, Ghana lead Tanzania by 8 goals to 2.
Soccer AFCON fixtures after
Okay,
this one.
the start of the show. What can Tanzania aim to do in the final period to take some lessons into the future and to their final game, which will obviously be the at this rate the 7th place?
Yeah, I think it would be very, very impossible for them to get back into this game. They just need to try as much as possible to pick some positives. And the positives happen to be to learn some basics in beach soccer, and some of these basics happen to be the opposition runs, how the opponents run towards goal. They need to understand their movement, and when they play beach soccer, they should also understand that in every game, beach soccer is always different from the regular football. You don't play beach soccer on the ground. You try as much as possible to play it on the air, and that is what makes beach soccer a special game. That is what makes beach soccer a different game. This is what they just need to add to their game, and sometimes playing as a team, it is more very, very easier than playing individual football. There are no time that their captain and starman Jaruf would always carry the team on his head every time. Every time they need 1 or 2 other players to always stand up for themselves and make things count.
One tree does not make a forest.
It doesn't make a forest.
Some stunning shots of Hurghada and the Hurghada Beach Soccer Stadium as well. The aerials showing a stunning setting this is on the shore of the Red Sea. Offside, just a whisker away from getting Ghana's 9th of the competition. There's been a change in goal for Tanzania. Ali Haji Juma back on. He played in the first game. The 30-year-old goalkeeper, he came on for the injured Max Siddiqui, and only to then get injured himself within a matter of minutes. So it's good to see Juma, Al Haji Juma, back on the field. Play this forward. Tanzania trying to see if they can at least get some goals to remember. If not the victory they would have really been hoping for before this game kicked off. On the floor to Osai. Osai muscled off it by Salum. And he was impeding his opponent. Osai just using his strength, he was for me, but the free kick has gone Tanzania's way.
Yeah, it's a free kick against Osai, and one thing about beach soccer is you need to avoid those contacts, because these are the things that the referees are looking forward to. You need to avoid those contacts, and if you're playing against an European team or a South American team and you give them free kicks like this, in 100% they would surely get 80% goal, and this is what you need to avoid as a team.
Well, Salum failing to keep his strike down, which just slowly rose over the crossbar. It's the Ghanaian technical bench issuing some hinted instructions. It's very, very unclear who they're going to meet on Thursday in the 5th place playoff, because all 4 teams in Group B can still go through, even if the chances of Malawi, who have no point making it through, are incredibly slim. As it is, it's Mozambique, Mauritania and Senegal battling it out for the 2 places in the semi-finals. I have a pretty good idea. Mauritania make it through when they kick off against Malawi in the game that follows this one. Good strike from Good Luck Gamma. Corner Tanzania. Sails through, all the way through to the far side, but Gamba will pick it up, and that's short, and that's a nice effort. Good thinking from Yamadi to try and lob the goalkeeper as the ball came his way. Just didn't get the execution right. Good luck. Too long from well, Ghana were bottom of their group when they made their bow in 2013. Bottom of their group in 2015 when they won their sole previous game to date, having lost all 3 in 2013, and they lost all 3 in 2016 as well. So they'll be enjoying this, and Yamadi will be enjoying that lovely ball into him. Put it on the plate for Yamadi, and he joins Alexander Ajay on scoring a hat-trick in this goal, and that was really well created.
This is a well-created goal, and that is a very, very good movement from Wise Yamadi. He has shown so much how important he is to the Ghanaian side. His movement on and off the field, on and off the ball, has been immense. He has been doing so well, and I think the Ghanaian technical crew should be proud of Wise. They should be proud of Ajay. And one thing that I've always talked to people about beach soccer is before you can be a good beach soccer player, you need to exhibit some attributes, and some of these attributes would be good passing of the ball. If you are a good passer of the ball, you are a good player.
Good save from Inyajajur to stop Gambo from pulling one back for Tanzania, and made it the same scoreline by which they lost yesterday against Egypt. Tanzania. But this is seemingly about how many Ghana can get. Can they hit double figures? Maponda. Offside. Dug it out, but infringement goes against the Tanzanians, and captain. He'll try his luck from distance. Chance to make it 10 for the Black Sharks. Up steps Osai, plays it short into his goalkeeper, and his goalkeeper Unyajajo finds the bottom corner of the net for his second of the game.
The goalkeeper is the man number 1.
That often the goalkeeper scored 2 in any beach soccer game, but that's exactly what
that's
Unyajajo has got, and that was a well-worked free kick as well.
a well-worked free kick, and that is a good technique in a beach soccer game, because the opponents are expecting you to shoot the ball at goal and you're already passing it, and that's a good advantage for your team. That's a good technique. It's a good one for the Ghanaian side.
It's going pretty much as well as he could have hoped for the Ghanaian goalkeeper. It's very hard to keep clean sheets in beach soccer, but he's only conceded 2 and he's scored 2, so on his own, he's level pegging with the Tanzanian.
Yeah, so far so good. He has had a very, very good performance in today's game, and it's very, very important going into various or different tournaments ahead of the day.
An impressive display from Unyajajo, and like Alexander Adjei and wise Nyamadi, the Ghanaian goalkeeper is on a hat-trick. They have theirs, of course. He could possibly join them. Osai scrapping with good luck. Breaks to Torbo. He can let fly from distance, cut out. He's been a key man at the back for Ghana, precious Torbo.
Yeah, that's true. He has been doing very well for them.
Very much knows what he's doing, and here is Eugene Dekpe. Nyamadi couldn't find Osai. Gambo. Hadji. Nice little bit of interplay between these two, and he's looking to find it in, and on the turn he can't keep it down. Stewart. Yet to score in this tournament, Stuart Theodori, another youngster in their side, just 17 years of age. And here he is. Also got the squad against Egypt. Did play against Morocco on match day 1. A bit of space here for Yakub. Struck low and hard and really well. And Yakub has his first goal of the tournament and reduces arrears. And that was a nicely struck effort from the number 7 for Tanzania.
Yeah, that's a good goal. That's a well-taken goal from the Tanzanian side.
10 goals to 3. 7 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this match.
Yeah, that's so cleanly. Hard for Unyajajo to see as well, with the defenders blocking his line of sight. 13 goals so far, and still we got well over half this third and final period to go. Nyamadi, he's got 3 already. Looking forward, bringing in Paul Arthur, the 19-year-old. Ghana happily rotating their squad. And looking as though they've warmed up for this competition about 2 games too late. Here's Arthur. Two men free to his left. Torbo does really well just to nip that away from the on-rushing Gambo. Another striker goal from Unyajajo.
As a goalkeeper, when you've scored 2 goals, you really want to do more. So I understand this passion. I understand.
Have you ever seen a goalkeeper score a hat-trick?
Yeah, it happens. Especially the Europeans. They are so good doing that. Yesterday we saw the Moroccan goalkeeper getting that. It happens when you practice it. In life, we say practice make perfect, and this is what happens in a beach soccer game.
Manar for the Moroccans. Hadji trying his luck. Yakub trying to swivel. Difficult chance for the 33-year-old. Gambo battling with Nyamadi, and Nyamadi penalised, had an arm around his opponent, and Gambo will have a free hit from a very central position. sheet against Egypt today. Meanwhile, Jarrah, coach, captain, comes back onto the field. Ajay also back on the pitch for Ghana. He's got the wind behind him as well. This could fly with some power towards the Ghanaian goal. The KMC FC man. Up he comes. Tanzania's number 6 goes for the curl rather than the power and draws the spectacular Hollywood style save from Nyajijo. One more for the cameras, I think. Nyajijo will be, I'm sure, itching to see if he can get another chance in the 6 minutes that remain. Well, coming up next is Malawi, Mauritania in Group B. That game kicking off in just over half an hour. Then it's the second game in Group A, Morocco against Egypt. That's at 1200 GMT. And last game of the day sees Mozambique face Senegal in Group B. One of those sides very likely to make it through unless a miracle happens in that Malawi Mauritania game, we shall see. Gambo, Yakub, Jarrah. Yakub again, just a bit scrappy in there. Which way has this gone? I think it's gone Tanzania's way. Haji, the Tanzanian goalkeeper, getting a little bit unhappy with some of the Ghanaian play. There was a shoulder barge there, and it's actually a Ghanaian free kick, which Tobo will take. He was shoved off the ball. Tobo, who scored against Morocco on day 1.
Yeah, he has had a very, very good performance today, and it would be very, very nice seeing him crown it up with a goal. And I think with his performance today, I think he is a very, very good player, a player for the future.
Can he find the back of the net? He can't. He got it almost right in terms of the ball kicking up off the sand just in front of the keeper. But off target for Precious Turbo. Another free kick to Ghana. This time, Joseph Awalisi, the 25-year-old, with Sea Sharks back home. The wind keeps on blowing the ball off the small mound. He just plays it forward to Nyajijo on the hat-trick. Bounces up, but comfortably gathered by Haji. He finds good luck. There goes Nyajijo again, looking for Ajay. Not really got into the game too much since he came back on. Jarrah. Just a quick look about who's in the middle. Tries to play it into good luck, nice effort. Here's Ajay, he can make it 5 for himself. But over the bar and grits his teeth, and he knew that was a very, very good opportunity to add to his
yeah, that's a good striker's instinct. Unfortunately, he couldn't execute it well because in a beach soccer game, you just need to take your decisions in 1 second, and that 1 second is all he gets. Because if he hadn't taken that shot, somebody might come and get that ball from him. So it's a good decision. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it worked well.
And Nyajijo going for the hat trick against the post. Oh, how unlucky is that? Haji in the Tanzanian goal, desperately trying to stop it, didn't get near it, and instead yellow woodwork came to his rescue.
So far so good. I have been very, very impressed with the Ghanaian defense, and when I talk about the defense, I am talking about defending as a team, as a unit. They've been defending so well against the Tanzanian, and this has been working well for them. They just need to build with the positives they've gotten from this particular game ahead of their next tournament. They've been doing well so far. It's a well-deserved victory for them. Good game.
Certainly is. Comprehensive well. 10 goals scored. As Torsu comes on, and Mashoto as well for Tanzania, Torsu for Ghana. And a treatment coming the way of Awanisi. Awanisi is hobbling off. Say the 27-year-old comes on, but he's running around the edge of the pitch. Is Awanisi, so he looks okay. Ajay, smothered by Haji. Jarif working it onto his favoured left, and he just can't keep it down. I'm sure we're going to see another effort from Yajajur in that 3 minutes or so that remain. Decision has gone in Tanzania's favour to the bemusement of some of the Ghanaian players. Torbo with his arms outstretched, just wondering why. And Gambo for Tanzania just explaining it to him. There you go at the bottom of your screen in the centre. Conversation still going on. Well, this game played in a much better spirit than Ghana's match against Morocco yesterday that threatened to spill over at times. A lot of antics, a lot of physicality, and Ghana's frustration getting the better of them. So Jarif looking as the wind continually blows the ball off the spot. Trying to find his fourth of the tournament and fourth for his side today. Up steps the Tanzanian skipper, just over the bar from Inyajajor. Good save, got enough on it.
Yeah, very, very good save from the goalkeeper. He has been exceptional today. He's been doing everything well, and this is the kind of performance we need from a national team goalkeeper.
Certainly does. I wonder who will be named man of the match. Alexander Ajay with 4, Wise Nyamari with 3, and this man, Ghanaian stopper, with 2.
Yeah, I would go with Ajay, Alex Ajay. He has been massive. Yeah, apart from him scoring 4 goals, he has had 1 assist to his goal tally. So it's a good one for him.
We shall see. We will find out shortly, of course. Here is Inyajajor into Dekpe, who's getting plenty of playing time today, which he's not had so much in the competition. There is Inyajajor forcing the save from Haji down to his right. Did well to Tanzania. Dekpe comes back to him from Inyajajor. Got just over 2 minutes to try and get his hat-trick. After Torbo, a rare mistake from the number 3 for Ghana. Good luck for Tanzania. Comfortably gathered by Inyajajor, and he sets Dekpe away. Mashoto gets it back from Haji. He wanted to create the chance on his left foot. We'll try and do so again here. To Jarif. Sood waiting to come on the touchline for Tanzania. And the acrobatics from Jarif failing to deliver. Mashoto off. Sood on, and just got under 90 seconds to go. As Inyajajor tries his luck again. He's out of goal. His head is out attempted. Effort from Jarif. He just couldn't really get too much on it. Ajay. 4 times that bounced on his head. And here comes Tanzania. Oh, that should have been for Sood with a glorious opportunity to find the back of the net. Didn't take a
I think that sums up their performance, because in instances like this, the goals doesn't come often, the opportunities doesn't come often, but when they come, you need to get them. And in the last 30 seconds, they've already gotten 2 clear chances to score, and they couldn't even convert them. These are the problems you have in a beach soccer team when the chances come and you don't utilize them. The Ghanaian side, they've been able to convert many of their chances, and it's been helping them.
Sharp intake of breath from Abu as he's given the challenge that came in on Richard Osei, well, he's down on the ground, and that's caused a bit of a ruckus, as you can imagine. Your thoughts on that, Abu Aziz?
Yeah, I think even when you are losing, you still need to keep your head. You don't need to lose your focus. You don't need to lose your head. You don't need to lose your concentration. That is not a sportsman behavior, sportsman act from the Tanzanian number 9. He needs to do better because outside this game, we still need to, we are still going to meet outside. We're still going to be friends. So you don't need to injure the person because you are losing.
No, and seemingly out of character from Sood as well, who's not got involved in anything like that in the 2 previous games we've seen here. But Osei, who got off the mark with a overhead kick in the first period, with the opportunity to score only his 2nd goal of the tournament, the Ghanaian forward. Up against Hadji, drives it in against Stefan. Look at frustration on his face as well. Sood up against Osei, who he clashed with just moments ago. And this time, more sportingly played. A good strike from Goodluck, drawing a decent save from Unyajajo. He may well not get his hat trick. He's got under 10 seconds to do so. And he plays it forward to Osei. Haji's come a long way out of goal for Tanzania.
Yeah, that's a good improvisation in the game.
The buzzer blows, and Ghana are celebrating their first victory at the Beach Soccer Nations Cup in 9 years, since beating Senegal in 2015.
And finishing 3rd
On
in
this
Group
occasion,
A.
they've
Thank
seen
you
off
to the Black
Tanzania
Sharks
a
and thank you to the
comprehensive
Kilimanjaro Stars.
10-3 victory. 4 goals from Alexander Adjei, a hat-trick from Wise Nyamadi, and a brace from goalkeeper Robert Unyajajo.
It's number 1, the goalkeeper, Robert
Unyajajo has been named the man of the match. I think he would have been my pick, certainly.
It's fixture kicks
not
off
so
at
often
1:30 p.m. between Malawi
a
and
couple of goals
Mauritania.
at this tournament.
Keep it locked
First
right
time it's
here to
happened.
the CAF Beach
And he had a
Soccer
decent
Africa
display
Cup of
between the
Nations
sticks as well as his
2024.
ability to find the goal at the other net. Your final thoughts on that opening game, Abu, as he's really entertaining?
Yeah, this is an entertaining game. It's a massive improvement from the Ghanaian side. They woke up from their slumber. They've been sleeping for the past 2 games, and it's good to see them psyching themselves up, and not just one player. Every player in the team decided to come up